Good morning, everyone. I'd like to welcome all of you to Life Beyond the Clouds. I want to thank everybody that's liking and sharing because this journey is about all of you. And I'm going to be running another contest this month for the next month till the 1st of July for people that like, share, and subscribe. I'm going to be doing a free half-hour session. So please tell your friends, please keep continuing to do this because this journey is about all of you. This week's episode is about a client named Lisa. My producer and I recorded this a couple months ago, but we didn't feel it was the right time to air the whole thing. It is very graphic. It is a very difficult story. Her daughter was murdered. So there's a lot of detail in there we did not want to leave out. We felt like it would take away and diminish her story and what she experienced. This is a story also about hope and how the messages of heaven and the divine have helped to keep her moving. So I hope all of you join this, but I just did want to warn you that there is graphic detail in there. But this is honestly, this is about sharing each other's stories and trying to help all of us on this journey. So thank you for watching. Good morning, everyone. I'd like to welcome Lisa. She's been a client of mine, and this is someone that has had such great tragedy and great loss. And through all of it, she has just been amazing and come through so much. And you know, the messages come through for me. And Shannon is always with you. She's this amazing, beautiful soul.
It's really hard because the end of March will be 4 years, but it just seems like yesterday. And if it wasn't for Renee, I really don't know where I would be. Um, when you actually see your daughter getting
Oh,
stabbed and murdered 54 times, and I'm fighting, trying to get the knife, and he just kept stabbing her throat. And I I ran and got help, but he he murdered her. He killed her. And I have to see that. Every morning I wake up, I see. Every morning it's like, oh God, you know, sometimes it's almost like, oh God, I'm still alive. You know what I mean? Like, it replays. There's no way you can erase something that horrific. There has been times where I was crying and the phone would ring, and it was Renee. And she said, Lisa, Shannon told me to call you that you needed me. And I said, oh my God, Renee, yes. I mean, it's so amazing how this works, you know? And she would call me when I really was at my lowest. And she's there. And she'll say, Shannon is telling me this, Shannon is telling me that. And I'm like, oh my word. It's like nobody else would know that. Nobody. I don't know what I would do, really. Honestly, I don't know if I'd be on this earth.
Lisa, she's so with you. And even now, as you're talking, I always, I just get the automatic writing. So I sit here with my pad and I just start writing things that I feel. And she just keeps showing me animals in the beach. Like, Mom, I'm at the beach and I have the animals. She keeps connecting me to the beach, like either loving the beach or wanting to live by the
She
beach or,
loves the beat.
okay,
Yes.
like this is
And
where
I
I would have stayed. And she keeps showing me Tinkerbell. Like
that
there's something with Peter or Tinkerbell. I don't know what this means, but she's having me write down like Tinkerbell almost, like some,
yeah, it's like a fairy. Tinkerbell's
yes,
like a fairy,
yes.
right?
Fairy. I'm seeing like a wand and like a fairy.
She had a little fairy tattooed on her back. Just a little tiny
Okay.
cute little
So
fairy.
interesting because I know you can't see my notes, but I write very quickly, but I have down tattoo charm and I have down fairy and I have down Tinkerbell. So as
Yep,
I'm writing, I actually
yep.
had down March and I had March written down and I kept seeing Father for you coming through and I keep hearing Carol, that she's also with a lady named Carol, that there's a lady named
Oh,
Carol that she's in heaven.
Carol, she died
Yes.
of cancer. Yes, that was
Okay.
Michael's wife.
Oh my God. Okay. And she refers to me as her being like a teacher almost, like this lady was a teacher on the physical earth or like a teacher, like teaches. I don't know if this
Yes,
makes sense.
yes,
No. Was she a
yes.
teacher?
Carol was a teacher. She was a
Okay.
teacher when she was healthy.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And also, your brother's there also? Is your brother, do you have a brother in
Um,
heaven?
yes, get one. One is alive and one is in heaven.
Okay.
Gary
Your
is the
brother in
one
heaven.
in.
Okay. And he's telling you he's healthy now, that he's good, like that they're all together. I feel like he's healthy now. Like he had issues on the
Oh,
physical, but
really?
yes, that he's
Oh,
very, very healthy
good.
now. He keeps, and they're also talking about you driving. I don't know if there's something about you not driving right now or wanting to drive more or something about you driving and in the
Me?
car. Yes.
Well, I almost had an accident 2 days ago. Almost. Just coming home, somebody pulled right out in front of me.
Shannon was there. Do you understand? There was something
Thank
about you
you.
grabbing the steering wheel. There was something about either holding the steering wheel tight, but something about the radio.
Yeah.
Shannon was helping you with the steering wheel, either like holding onto it tight, but Shannon was in the car with you. So
Yes.
that's what she's talking about,
That's so
car and
strange.
driving.
Yes, yes, that's making sense.
Okay.
That's making sense.
Um,
I was driving, there was no wind, and my whole car just went boom, boom.
Okay, like she was grabbing you to make sure the steering wheel stayed steady, like it was, you know what I mean? Like there was something with the steering
That
wheel, and she was what
I
veering you
knew
from going
that was
off.
weird.
She was veering you from going off, like she was keeping it straight for you. I felt it like I
Okay.
was in the car with you with her,
Oh,
and she talked
yes,
about the
I did
radio being
too.
quiet. I don't know if there's something
Wow.
about a song, but she's talking about a song in the car, or something about I don't know if that doesn't make sense now. There's something about a
There's
song, the
so
car,
many
and the
songs.
radio. Okay,
There
okay.
is
I'm just
so
writing
many
these.
songs that it's Shannon, I'll say.
It's just about finding that place inside you or something, whether it's letting the sun beat on your face, sitting in front of the window for 15 minutes a day on a sunny day and just feel the sunshine, because that's where Shannon will
Yeah,
connect with you, right? You're sitting and you're quiet long enough
yes,
that you can reach her, you'll feel her, you'll smell her, like you'll just all of a sudden I can just hear you
yes.
just saying Shannon out of the blue, saying her name. That is not you thinking of her, that's her coming to you. So it's taking that time to just sit in the sunlight. There's something about her with the sun. She loves the outside,
She
the
loved,
flowers.
yes, yes. And my mom, her and my mom.
To me, the majority of the time they're coming to us. We'll think, oh, I thought about Shannon today, or I thought about my mother. It's because they're the ones that really have come to you. You feel their energy. And then at an instant, you think you're
Yeah,
thinking of them, but that's them saying, I'm right here. I've
yes.
been here all along. I'm right here. This is just what, I mean, when I feel the message, it's really them saying, it's like being in a line in store, right? And somebody, I always refer
Mm-hmm.
to it like this, it's like a food store and somebody's standing behind you and they're tapping you on the shoulder and they keep tapping and tapping and you don't pay attention, right? Or the person turns around and says, can I help you? That's how they are. They're always trying to get our attention. Just sometimes we overlook it because we think, could it be? Or we just, our energy is thinking about something else, but they're always tapping on our shoulder
Yeah,
saying, I'm right here. I'm right here.
right,
This is, and
right.
I do feel there's more peace coming.
Exactly.
I do feel like in your personal life, what Shannon's saying is not to give up on anything, Lisa. I feel like even with your daughter, I feel like with everything, there's peace coming in your life. Like there's going to be a bigger celebration coming. I feel like there's an announcement coming or some sort of a
Really?
celebration or announcement that's coming for you in the next
Oh,
6 months.
okay.
So I think it's going to be something that's going to make you happy. That's going to, and is there anything with a light or a lamp? All of a sudden, she's sidetracking me into either I don't know if you fixed a light bulb or a light's flickering or something about a lamp. Either I moved a lamp, fixed a lamp, something with a light bulb or something flickering. And if it doesn't make sense, hold
I'm
on
not
to it.
sure.
Hold on to it because she's referencing a light or a lamp. Okay. So please
Yeah,
hold on to this.
okay.
Either you moved one or puts a picture or something underneath the light. Like either you're moving Shannon's stuff around, like you're moving her things, like pictures
Oh,
from one
oh,
spot.
out on her table, underneath the
Okay.
light, is her little a
Perfect.
picture when she was Daisy Duke and
Okay.
Halloween. You know her and Halloween,
Yes. Yes.
and
So perfect because that's
underneath
what
the
she's
light, it's just a little
okay.
picture.
Okay, because that's what she's showing me. And it was something about her either with these shorts, cutting them or making them, cutting them off. Like she would be very crafty, almost at kind of like could have made her own clothes
Yeah.
in a way. Do you understand? Like she would make her own style. She could take a shirt, make it into a scarf, or
Yes.
she
Oh,
could
all the
take a
time.
shirt,
Yeah.
tie it around. like she almost kind of
Yes.
made her own clothes, I feel like.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. That is right on point.
She does not want you, as hard as this is, to feel, do you understand the guilt as if you did something? Because she keeps saying to me that you had told her to get away from this man. If this makes sense, this is what I'm hearing, that you had told her for a
Yeah.
while that this man was no good, that you had this fear of something with him, and that she
Yeah.
said she could be stubborn, that she kind of listened to herself. I don't know if this makes sense a lot, but she's saying,
Yes.
Mom, I'm the
That's
sorry
true.
that you had to see that because you wanted her. And she keeps referencing a window. I don't know if there was something about a window or coming in a window, going out of a window. I don't know if this
That's
makes
where
sense.
they took her out the window when the murder was going on. They had to put her. They took her out the window, I guess, so I couldn't see. I was in the living room. They took her out the
Okay,
bedroom window where it happened.
okay. I feel her so
That's the West
strongly.
Wing.
I feel her energy. It's so and she does not, do you understand, she's the one that tries to heal you, and she feels bad because she knows, do you understand, it was that she should not have been with him, but either he was so forceful she couldn't get away, and she just keeps, when she comes to me, it's sending you love. It's so hard when I get messages, and Lisa, you've experienced something that nobody should ever, it's you can't even think about it, right? It's not something that anybody can ever think about. And I get these messages, I try to stay connected to her for you, but she just keeps saying, like, she tries to help. Do you understand? Her journey now is helping you to heal because she's the one that knows, you know what I mean, that in that situation she's so sorry because she loves you so dearly, and she knows that this is something that every second of every minute of every day you keep reliving and carrying with you.
Yes.
That's why when she comes to me and I want to pass these messages, she knows that what makes you happy is doing things for her, right? Whether you're taking flowers, dried flowers, and putting them like in an album. I don't know why she's showing me dried flowers. I'm writing this down, and flowers. It's like everything you do is
Flower.
either moving her picture around
Yeah.
or yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's making sense.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Or
They're on her
readoring her
table.
pictures.
Change out the flower.
Okay. That's why she's showing me this. Do you understand? And it's like you're always trying to do
Yep.
something to change the position of
And I
flowers,
kiss her.
add something to
I
it.
kiss her every night.
She knows.
Good night.
She says that. She keeps that down, always kiss me goodnight.
I
She
do.
knows that you always kiss her
Yep.
goodnight. And she's so incredible. This
Always
is
say good
someone's
night.
soul. She knows. And she knows you don't sleep well. She knows that you have a hard time and you're restless. You feel her energy. You're very connected to her spiritually. You always will be. Your energies, when we leave the body, right, the soul never dies. People think, I never say someone died. I always say they went to heaven because they're more alive there than we are here. This is school, heaven is home. And her soul, it's a
Yeah.
change of worlds. We're all just energy inhabiting these bodies. So you're always going to feel her energy because you cannot kill or destroy energy. You cannot. It never dies. It is eternal. So that's why when you
Yeah.
feel her and you sense her, it's because you really are, right? And it's your connection. Is there anything that's so random? They get me off the path. So all of a sudden she's talking about a coffee maker or coffee or something about somebody drinking a lot of coffee or a coffee maker. I don't know what they'll sidetrack me all the time.
Huh.
If it doesn't make sense, hold
I'm
on
not
to this
sure
because all
about
of a sudden,
that. I,
just
that
hold on to it.
my
And I'm
dad,
sorry, Renee.
Happy, he drank a lot of
Okay.
coffee.
Okay. Because somebody likes to drink a lot of coffee. It's always like have the coffee on, like the coffee pot's always ready to go. I'm always drinking coffee, like have the pot
Yeah.
going. Like it's
Yes, he
all
did every morning.
okay, like he's always drinking the coffee. And it's his way, too, of just wanting to jump in. They'll show me little scenarios or things about them a lot. It's how it works for me. So you know that we're switching over to someone else, that somebody else will want to come in. Um, but with Shannon, this is someone that is with the animals and the flowers in heaven. This is someone that her energy, her light shines so bright. And she's sending so much to you and to her sister. She keeps saying, Mom, I'm with my sister too. She's helping your other daughter too. She's with her also on the physical earth.
Yeah.
Okay. She's to her and wanting to help her. And I know personally how much courage and strength that it took for you to do this today. And that's because you're feeling the love of heaven. You're
It
feeling
did.
Shannon, you're
It
feeling
really
your
did.
mother and your father. She wanted this for you. She wanted you to tell your story because this is going to help so many people. Lisa, so many people are going to see this and listen to this. And you're also helping somebody else with
That's
this. Do you
so
understand?
that
And
that's
that's
what I
strength.
want. That's what kept me going. And
You are
that's what really do help
Yes.
others.
Yes. God bless you, Lisa.
If you are experiencing abuse or want to help someone who is, call the National Domestic Hotline at 1-800-799-SAFE.